Instead, for the most part here, we turn toward one another in a spirit of collaboration and cooperation to find solutions that work for the tough problems we all face. Personally, I'm proud to have been part of some of the efforts to pull together in unprecedented ways. In the city of Boston, 36 different unions joined together with the mayor and his team to tackle the tough issue of healthcare costs. Community folks and labor came together like never before to save our libraries in the city of Boston. And public sector unions across this state came together to work in coalition on very difficult legislative issues, to speak with one strong voice and one message. Unions are not the problem, we are part of the solution. These accomplishments were not flukes, they weren't one-time things, and they can be replicated. I believe these things were possible even in the cynical times in which we live for two basic reasons: good leadership and shared values. It takes good leadership on both sides of the table to engender the trust necessary to think outside the box, to do things differently than they've been done in the past. In the city of Boston, for example, the city's team, led by John Dunlap and Meredith Wienick, agreed to sit down at one table with 36 unions at the same time. They engendered trust by being open and transparent, sharing information at the earliest possible moment, and dealing in good faith throughout the entire discussion, and by resisting the urge to walk away when things got difficult. In the end, we saved the city nearly $80 million, and we preserved excellent health care for all the workers in the city of Boston. Health care that encourages wellness, and we built a foundation that's ongoing for discussions about how to improve the quality of care and keep costs down. For the unions in Boston, wow, we pulled together like no one thought was possible. Every union leader in the city of Boston showed courage. Some had contracts that weren't even open. They didn't need to make changes to their health care. They could have held the line. And I asked them to consider bargaining with all the other unions at one table with no clear quid pro quo. That was unheard of, yet we did it. It's a credit to each and every one of those union leaders. Many are here tonight, such as Richie Paris, Frank Armstrong, Danny Keeler, Tracy Monahan, Alyssa Cadlick, Richard Stutman. It took a lot of work, make no mistake. Coalitions don't just come together overnight. We spent more time meeting among ourselves as the unions than we did meeting with the city. We needed to build trust among each other. We needed to educate each other on the issues and our options. We needed to get past old grudges and rivalries, or at least learn how to manage them without killing each other. We achieved real progress on healthcare and on labor relations, and neither side did it through threats or intimidation or by clinging to the old notions of winners and losers. We make choices every day. We can choose to do things differently than they've been done in the past. But that takes courage, it takes vision, and it takes the ability to bring others along with you. That's leadership, and that's what we need so much of right now in these tough times. I found this leadership beyond Boston in mayors like Seti Warren, who came to the table at a crucial time to prove that collective bargaining works. I found this leadership in state government with our tremendous Secretary of Labor, Joanne Goldstein, and her team. Yep. And of course, we on the union side I found this leadership in our new AFL-CIO president, Stephen Tolman. Steve had an immediate vision to broaden the leadership team of the AFL-CIO, to bring more voices to the table. And because of his vision, I'm proud to serve today as Executive Vice President at Large with Steve. So good leadership is essential, but we'll still have our disagreements, we'll still have our differences, but I believe the important thing is to focus on our shared values. We all here believe in the process of labor management relations, and more importantly, we believe in our communities. We all want stronger neighborhoods, healthier neighborhoods. We all want good schools, we all want nice parks, we all want libraries. We all want safe bridges and roads. We're all part of the same community. And we all want the very things that make the community work. So with good leadership and a focus on these shared values, I believe Massachusetts will continue to be an example of how we pull together, how we turn toward one another, and how we find solutions that work. In closing, nothing I or any of us have done, as people have said, was accomplished alone. I'm so grateful to my AFSCME family. AFSCME International has given me amazing opportunities for training and for leadership development. And our executive board, led by President Doneen Williams, and our local leaders, who are the heart and soul of AFSCME. You keep me going, you make AFSCME strong, and I thank you so much for being here, for everything you do every day. Thank you. You're the best union members in the world. My heartfelt thanks to all of you for being here and for keeping our union strong and inspiring me every day. We also have some of our great staff members here, our legal department and staff reps. Thank you for being here. And finally, and so importantly, to my family, my brother and his wife, my uncles, my cousin, and my very close friends who I consider family who are here tonight. Thank you for all the support you give me. It means the world to me. And most of all, to Shannon. Thank you for our amazing life, for our beautiful son Beckett, and for believing that what I do makes a difference.